Can everybody hear me? I figured I'll bring the speaker, being that this is a very obviously busy intersection. You know, although, you know, I could scream myself, but we're gonna get started in a quick minute here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with posting the colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, then we're going to retire the colors and continue from there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming out. Today, this afternoon, we are here to honor and recognize one of our local heroes from our neighborhood, William G. Walsh. He was not only a Marine, he was a hero, he was a neighbor, he was a friend, he was a son. And what better way to recognize him once again than to come here and not just rededicate this hero square, but also to talk about who he is. Here recently we attached a biography plaque. A biography plaque is our way to ensure that when people pass by here, when they walk by this hero square, they don't just see a name, they read about a person and the sacrifices that he made and his family made to our community. It is a way for us to remember him, and also a way for us to educate our community as to what he did. And also to let everybody know that freedom, as we all know, is not free. Freedom comes with a price. And William G. Walsh showed what that price is by giving up his life for what we have today as a nation and as a country. You know, no family wants to lose a husband. Nobody wants to lose a son. Nobody wants to lose a friend. But it also epitomizes that that star up there recognizes the family, recognizes that that family is now a gold star family. So while his name is up there and we honor and recognize him, we also have to remember, honor, and recognize the family. Because each service members, they don't serve alone. The family serves alongside with that service member, wherever they are in the world. And we also have to remember that. And this is another way for us to do that. And I also want us to recognize and remember all of our neighbors, all of our community folks who are serving today throughout the country and the world. And let's not forget them, and let's not forget their families. You can see on this bioplaque, there's also a QR code. Anybody who scans that QR code will go directly to a dedicated webpage for William Walsh. And there you will read more information on him and also some pictures that there may be. If we have pictures that we will post on there as well. One of the things I was going to do, I was going to read the inscription on the bioplaque itself. But we have members here today that knew William Walsh. So what I want to do is I want to give them an opportunity to talk about William Walsh and what he meant to the community and what he meant to the whole family as well. So the first person I would like to recognize is Dan McGuire.
Thank you, Rob. I would like to first thank Commissioner and Mayor Wu for setting this up. I've been coming to Walsh Post my whole life. I didn't know Bill Walsh. My father knew Bill Walsh. My father helped found the Legion Post in honor of Bill Walsh. And I've pretty much gone there every Memorial Day my whole life. To have the city come and set this up is an honor that my father would have been proud to have seen. And I thank you people for showing up. We still keep Bill's memory alive. There are a few of us that show up every Memorial Day still. And I know I'll do it until I can't, and hopefully there's somebody behind me to carry it on. Thank you for coming again.
Thank you, Dan. There was on Veteran Memorial Day, that I came here with Mayor Wu for a ceremony at the park that's named after Walsh. And that's when we noticed that there wasn't a bioplaque on there. And I took it upon myself to ensure that we do install a bioplaque. One of the things that I talked about with some folks here today is that we're going to take the whole the whole Hero Square and move it where it's more meaningful than just here in this little island. We're going to put it in front of the park itself that's named after him. So that way when people do go into the park, they would also once again read the bioplaque, because right now, just by looking at it over here, it's a little bit lost. And we should honor him, especially as a Medal of Honor recipient, give him the respect of putting it where it's more impactful for the community. So we're going to go ahead and do that here in the near future, and then rededicate the park as well as the Hero Square in his honor. Next, I would like to call up the Lord Mayor of West Roxbury, Richie Gormley.
Thank you, Commissioner. The reason why I'm here is William G. Walsh was my mother's cousin. My grandmother was a Walsh. They immigrated from Ireland years ago, settled here in Roxbury and moved to Dorchester, now to West Roxbury. But William G. Walsh was a cousin of mine, killed in World War II, a real hero. Marine Corps gunnery sergeant, jumped in a grenade to protect his own platoon back in World War II. And he was buried out of St. Gregory's Church here in Dorchester. And he's highly missed by our family and a real hero. Thank you.
Thank you, Richie. Also want to recognize Mark Smith as a family member as well. At this time, what we're going to go ahead and do to honor all our heroes that have been fallen, to include William Walsh, we're going to play taps. Actually, before we play taps, Karen is tuning up her vocals. I would also like to recognize Thank you, Karen. I would also really quickly like to recognize Thomas Mannion, Air Force veteran. He works for Aaron Smith, who is the chair of the Veterans and Military Affairs Committee on the Boston City Council. Aaron Murphy, that's what he said. So sorry. Aaron Murphy, and it's right there, big block letters. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize and thank the Boston Police who came out here to ensure that we were safe. That we safely had this ceremony in honor of William G. Walsh. I'd also like to recognize Boston Transportation Department who generated the Hero Square and put it up along with the biography plaque, and also recognize my team at Boston Veteran Services, Karen Foley, as well as Bella Giambuso, for coming out and assisting and supporting today. So thank you very much. And again, this is just one ceremony in honor of William G. Walsh. We're going to have another one, and on Memorial Day, I will work with the local post to ensure that something like that happens. And at that time, this dedication post of the Hero Square will be there as well. So thank you all very much for attending. Have a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day as well, and I think William G. Walsh has something to do with it. But before we all leave, I would like just to take one group photo in front of the Hero Square.
No, I'm not photogenic.
Is everybody in there? Yep, can't see you. Perfect. Perfect.
All right.
So you'll have that on YouTube?
It'll be on YouTube this afternoon. Yeah.
Already.
You just type it in. You know my YouTube channel, right?
No.
External Affairs Porter. Just type in External Affairs Porter on YouTube. You'll see
External?
Affairs Porter, yeah?
Okay, External Affairs.
Porter. The title's going to be the name of the square.
Okay.
All right.
I don't go on YouTube.
That's okay. Take care now.